Welcome to the Rejuvenation Protocol, where real experts break down real science in terms real people can actually understand. I'm Mike, and I'm here with Dr. Stephen Gelbard, a neurosurgeon with over 2 decades working in regenerative medicine and cellular repair. Today, we're talking about something that catches a lot of people off guard: why your skin can look completely fine one day and then suddenly it doesn't. It feels like it happens overnight. So let me ask you directly, is that actually what's happening?
That's one of the biggest misconceptions people have. Aging doesn't usually happen in a smooth, gradual line. Biologically, it tends to happen in phases. There's a tipping point.
So you're saying it's not just getting older over time.
Exactly. That's what people assume, but that's not what we see biologically. Your body is constantly repairing damage from sun exposure, inflammation, stress, environmental toxins. All of that is happening every single day. And for a long time, your body keeps up. But eventually, the repair system starts to slow down. And when that happens, all that accumulated damage starts to show up at once.
So what people think is sudden aging is actually delayed damage becoming visible.
Exactly. It's like rust forming. You don't see it at first. The moment the surface breaks, it looks like it appeared instantly. But the process was happening long before that.
And just to frame this, you've been working in regenerative medicine for over 20 years. You've seen this pattern repeatedly.
Yes, over and over again. People think something changed suddenly, but biologically, the shift has been building for years.
The real issue isn't time. It's the moment your repair system can't keep up anymore.
That's exactly right.
So now the obvious question is, what's actually causing that damage in the first place? Most people think they already know. Sun exposure, hydration, getting older. But I'm guessing that's not the full picture.
Not even close. There are four primary drivers, and most treatments only address one of them. The first is UV exposure, the obvious one. It breaks down collagen and accelerates visible aging. The second is chronic inflammation. This is the one people underestimate. Low-level inflammation over time degrades tissue and slows repair. The third is loss of collagen signaling, not just collagen itself, but the signals that tell your body to produce it. And the fourth is declining cellular communication.
All right, pause there. Most people probably think collagen loss is just about not having enough collagen. Like your body just runs out.
That's what people assume, but that's not actually the full picture. It's not just that the body runs out. It stops getting the instructions to produce it efficiently. Your cells are constantly sending signals when to repair, when to regenerate, when to produce collagen. Those signals weaken, the system becomes less coordinated.
So the cells are still there. They just don't know what to do.
Exactly. Think of it like a construction site. The workers are still there. Foreman isn't giving clear directions anymore. So productivity drops.
That actually explains why people suddenly notice a big shift later in life.
Right. Not just damage. It's the breakdown of communication inside the system.
And these aren't just theories. This is what you've seen clinically over decades working with patients.
Exactly. These patterns show up consistently when you look at skin aging from a biological level, not just a cosmetic one.
So let me ask what a lot of people are thinking. Can creams actually fix this?
Some can help. Hydration, mild collagen stimulation, improving the appearance of the skin. They don't address the underlying breakdown in cellular communication.
So they're not fixing the cause. They're improving how it looks.
Exactly. Traditional skincare asks, how do we smooth this wrinkle? The better question is, why did the wrinkle form in the first place?
That's a completely different mindset.
It is. That's where regenerative approaches come in. Instead of masking the problem, you support the body's own repair system so it can start functioning the way it used to.
Let me make sure I'm understanding this right. You're not trying to override the body. You're trying to restore its ability to do what it already knows how to do.
That's exactly it. This is really the foundation behind the core approach. Instead of treating isolated symptoms, you support the entire regenerative system. Because when the system improves, everything downstream improves.
It's not just about looking better, it's about functioning better.
Exactly. And when that happens, you don't just see temporary changes, you see meaningful improvements in how the skin behaves.
So the takeaway here is simple. Aging isn't just about time. It's about how well your system is functioning. And once you understand that, you start making very different decisions.
Exactly.
And in the next episode, we're going to break down something people hear about all the time: peptides, what they are, what they actually do, and whether they live up to the hype.
That'll be a great discussion.
Looking forward to it. And thank you for joining us for another episode of the Rejuvenation Protocol.